Happy Monday. Welcome back to Mindset Mondays. My name is Selena, and this channel is all about mindset, entrepreneurship, and motherhood. Today, we are talking about resetting and recharging to take action. This video, I will be applying it to 3 elements of my channel, so motherhood, entrepreneurship, and then mindset. These are some tips that I have personally found that really help me get into this mindset of being just like on a neutral mindset, just like resetting and refueling yourself. So this might not apply to you, but these are some things that have really helped me. Maybe you're able to apply it to your business, or just as a mother, if you're a mom, you're able to apply this because it's so important to kind of just feel refreshed as much as possible. I feel like just in a busy society, we can get really burnt out quickly, and it can kind of be romanticized as well. So in the entrepreneur world, or just running a business, being a mom, or just, just how a lot of people's mentality can kind of be like this boss mentality of always being on your hustle, always going, which is super good, but you also have to figure out ways to refuel yourself and keep that momentum. So these are some things that I've noticed have helped me, and things that I will be really focusing on. So when it comes to motherhood, my favorite ways to reset and recharge are prepping meals. This is something kind of new, but I found something so simple that can take up a lot of our time. And if you're trying to do a lot of things, you're trying to be a mom and run your own business, or whatever extra things you're trying to do on top of just being a mom, I think meal prepping and just prepping in general for what's to come ahead for your upcoming week, I've found myself just feeling more successful at the end of the week when I actually am able to prep some meals and get some grocery list items in line, so that way we know what the next couple of meals we're going to have. Whatever it is, the prepping and planning, the meals of the week, your regular routine, things that you know are going to happen that are in your calendar. You want to be able to prep a lot of those things as much as you can. So whether it's writing down a list, that's what I do. I use my phone, the meal plan for the week, list of items for your groceries in a list in your phone, and then I'm able to just like be in my watch, going through the grocery store, bring it back, or if I'm doing a pickup, grocery pickup, whatever that is, things that are able to give you more convenience. So I do like doing grocery pickups a lot of the time. That's something that's more convenient. I don't have to worry about being in the grocery store for a long period of time, because anytime I do go to the grocery store, it does take me a really long time to get out of there. And I've just come to realize that picking up groceries is the best way for me. So yeah, you're just figuring out what works for you, prepping, planning, however you can to get your week started so you don't have to do it later. Giving yourself rest when your kids rest. I don't follow this all the time, but I have really enjoyed being able to take a nap when my kids are also taking a nap. It does make me feel really rejuvenated, even if it's even a 10, 20-minute nap, 15-minute nap, whatever it is. You just want to be aware of your body, and you want to know the signs of, okay, how long can I go on for this? Another thing is resting on, I can do this myself. I know not everyone has this problem, but if I am arguing with my toddler, it's like at some point, how much am I going to argue with this toddler, So you kind of have to get creative, or just let it go and, let yourself have that peace of mind, that rest for that moment, instead of just getting yourself worked up over someone that just isn't there mentally yet to understand what you're trying to have them do, or what you're trying to say to them. Oh, there they go right now. So give yourself rest when your kids rest. This other one is really important to me, but having your quality me time in the morning and at night is super important. At least an hour in the morning, an hour at night. I do even like a couple hours in the morning and a couple hours at night just to have that me time of whatever it is that you like to do. Maybe you're a plant person and you like to just chill and have a cup of coffee, be around your plants, maybe journal, maybe read a book, listen to music, meditate, whatever it is that you do, yoga. Those are all some things that I really enjoy doing. So make sure you have that time. And then same thing at night. If you like to take a bath, I highly recommend just like taking a shower or a bath at night and having some sort of routine that's just for you to unwind and to really, give yourself that self-love and that care that you need for the hard work that you did for that day, and that way you can come back even stronger the next day. So setting up a really good morning and night routine of just quality me time and whatever it is too, also spending time with your family and your loved ones and all that as well. But making sure that you're putting yourself priority so that way you can have the energy to spend that quality time and actually be present with your loved ones. I love a good bath. I love a good bath bomb. I love Lush, all the good face mask stuff, candles, I got my essential oils back here, so whatever it is that makes you relaxed and at peace and happy, of course. Try to figure out how you can get that in every single day. So when it comes to entrepreneurship and you're trying to reset and recharge for your business, some things that you can take action on. Maybe you're behind on some projects. Stop yourself and figure out why you're behind. What are the habits that you need to take to not have this happen again? What can you do to come back better next time? Don't lose momentum. Be able to pick up where you left off. And this goes for all areas. So if there's just certain phone calls, meetings, just scheduling, planning, there can be so many different things that comes into motherhood and entrepreneurship. And if you forget to do one thing, those little things will add up and then it will feel very overwhelming. You can lose track of time really easily. So you don't want to forget about those important things that you need to do, those annual things, the monthly things, whatever it is that keeps you on top of your game, keeps you on top of, having a successfully ran household. It's not easy, but being a stay-at-home mom, there's certain things that I need to stay on top of and make sure that I'm getting those things done so that way we're all on the same page and I can have a successfully ran household. Same goes for my business. If I don't do certain things that I know I need for my business, then I'm just like stuck left with my hands up, like where am I, like how did I end up here? There's certain things that aren't done, and if I would have just set myself up for success, set myself up for success for my business, then I wouldn't be wondering why I'm behind on something. So, you want to work on yourself daily and kind of cover those areas in your life of, what are certain things that I do need to do daily? What are the weekly things? What are the monthly things? What are the yearly things? Making sure you have that all planned out in your calendar, written down in your phone, somewhere where it's going to remind you, somewhere where you won't forget. I love being able to write down everything that I'm doing by the hour in my planner. I have my calendars, I have my journals where I just like have random lists. I have random lists on my phone, but then I also have organizational systems. So I have lists and to-do lists and reminders that remind me of what I'm doing on certain days, certain meetings that I need to get done. So there's a bunch of things, but if I don't do that, then I will forget. So I do have to remind myself a lot of the time, and if you're forgetful like me, then I highly suggest figuring out what system works for you. You don't want to go off someone else's word or say he said, she said this. You want everything to just be seamless when you're trying to run a business as well as a household. So write everything down and don't lose your momentum. So you just have to know that everyone started somewhere, and even if it doesn't feel like you're on that momentum, don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. you have to keep trying. Being honest and talking less and delivering more has been something I've had to learn very recently. So, just with trial and errors of running your own business, you figure out what you should be saying. Like, I feel like I knew more of the creative side. Like, I've always been a creative, always considered myself an artist. But when you actually get to run a business, so for my photography business, there's certain things that I've had to learn. It's a technical business, I could have anything happen to my gear, to my programs. Anything can happen at any time. It's just always best to be honest with what you can do and what you can deliver. Giving yourself a grace period as well, and being very clear on the expectations and what you will be delivering at the very minimum. And then when you're actually delivering, you want to over deliver and just provide more value, provide more quantity and quality if you can in the product that you're delivering to your client or customer. Leave your mark and come back better each time, so they'll want to come back and continue doing business with you. So, sometimes I feel like when I first started, I would be like, why don't they want to, read book with me? Or maybe you hear crickets after you deliver your project, which is the worst feeling ever. But, it happens. And when you're delivering your client or customer the product or service, you want to kind of go into it with just knowing exactly what's expected. And if you do want them to come back and you want their continued business, you got to kind of go above and beyond a little bit. And it's not necessarily about like breaking the bank or making it cost you more money or anything like that, but if you can give more value, at least, and that will just be better for business, and they'll want to be coming back and recommending you to everyone. So I've just noticed this in the past. This will help us feel at peace with our customers and with, just knowing that we did a really good job, so it can just avoid that burnout altogether. Okay, mindset. So when it comes to nutrition and your mindset, they are really linked together. So I've started to just have more smoothies, do more fasting, juicing. Really, I need to eliminate a lot of things out of my diet. So slowly I'm doing this. But just doing like a detox, a cleanse every once in a while, that can really boost your mindset and your clarity overall. I can feel so lethargic sometimes, and that is when I know I need to do a big detox. And then fasting is still pretty new, so I'll let you guys know about those results, but I have really loved the way I feel. Anyways, I feel more energized. I feel like I don't need to drink as much coffee. I'll just have 1 cup of coffee, and I've also just not had coffee at all some days, and it does feel really good. It feels like I have more energy and I'm happier and just feel less sluggish. So gut health is really important to reset and recharge when it comes to your mindset, and this just goes hand in hand with your overall life and well-being. So how you can respond to being a mother as well and being a business owner. You really want to make sure that you're, making sure that your health is at a very high standard as well, and that will make you feel reset and recharged to power through all the things that you have to do during your week. So I highly recommend looking into gut health and seeing how your gut health is, and looking into that a little bit more. Experts do say that gut health is linked to your mindset and how you feel, your overall body. It's one of the other larger organs that we have, so really important to know that you're eating your fruits and veggies and all the good stuff for your gut. Having that boss mentality and seeing what all the great business people, in history have done to have a better mindset and doing some of those habits. So it's super important. A lot of people that are successful have some sort of method, some sort of routine when they want to reset and recharge, or something that they do daily. Some people do it daily, weekly, monthly. Tim Ferriss is who I was listening to. A lot of his interviews have helped me because he just kind of, he is someone that has a very stoic mindset, and I'll leave the description of what that means. But he has a very stoic mindset, and he has a very zenful way of living. And I really like that. I like that he's kind of able to handle all areas of his life, and he really likes being in alignment. So I just like the way he talks about his way of living and his practices that he does daily, weekly, monthly to stay on track with his goals. And this is, something that he's done for a really long time. He's had, teams of researchers help with his, methods, and it's just been shown to be able to achieve your goals. You do have to have this boss mentality of working on yourself daily, weekly, monthly. It's an ongoing thing, and sometimes even thinking about it like that, it can make you burnt out, like you have to always be on top of everything all the time, and that's not necessarily the case, and that's not what this video is about. But it is about, finding out what works for you to be able to take care of all of the areas in your life, not feeling so burnt out, not feeling so tired. I feel like we live in a society where we can just, be okay with being so tired and on the go all the time. And it's so important to just have your solitude and your reflection of your life, and figure out what things you can also add to bring more zen, more peace, more happiness. And that's really how you have that boss mentality, because you're able to handle whatever comes to you, and you're able to have that peace, that clarity, and that just strength to take on everything. So what is it that brings you peace and clarity? Is there something in your routine that you like that helps you reset and recharge? Leave it down in the comments below. And when you reset and recharge, you have a more zen life, and you're attracting more things with flow and with ease, more abundance, more everything. I definitely believe in energies attracting other energies, so it's so important to make sure that your mindset, your mentality is at its highest all the time, and just working on it every single day so that way you can take control of the rest of your life and live the life that you love. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Go ahead and leave comments down below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.
It's love. Bask inside that alarm clock, but wake up.